All right, all right. Happy Friday. Fast Cash Friday indeed. Today is August 9th, 2024. And today I'm going to walk you through my trading journey, NQ Futures trading journey with Fast Track Trading. I started with Fast Track Trading a couple of weeks ago. Yesterday was day number 10, which made me eligible for my first payout request. Very excited about that. As you can see right there on my screen, I have Daytona accounts, which we'll cover in a little bit. Those are the 50K accounts. I opened up 7 accounts. There's a discount right now that I'll share. You'll see it in my link that has 30% off. You can buy 5 accounts and they give you 1 extra. So anyways, I started with 7. Day number 10 was yesterday, which made me eligible for my first $14,000 payout with Fast Track Trading. Now, I got to tell you, this experience has been very exciting, very impressive. Fast Track Trading came into the futures prop firm space for some time. I recently found out about them. As you guys know, I've been trading with Apex for some time. I am still trading my accounts with Apex, but I have added now Fast Track Trading to my copy trading strategy. So I have multiple accounts with Apex, multiple accounts with Fast Track, and I'm going to continue to diversify with different prop firms. I'm going to start sharing that part of my new trading journey, in other words, with multiple prop firms. But today, the spotlight, today, the excitement is on Fast Track Trading. Very impressive. So how does Fast Track Trading work? Let's bring up their website real quick. Yeah, that's the, well, let's find out where there we go. There's Fast Track Trading's website. Now, with Fast Track Trading, this is like the game changer. I think this is going to be the beginning, I think, of multiple prop firms rethinking their strategies. There is no evaluation. There's no combine, whatever you want to call it. There is no evaluation phase. You buy your Fast Track Trading account and you are making money the minute you start trading that account. So what are their options and how are the payouts work? So they have different names. You have Rally for your $25,000 account. You got Daytona, which are the ones that I trade. I have 7 right now. I'm going to diversify. Well, I'm going to expand now to 20 total. I come from the $50,000 accounts, even in my Apex days. It's what works for me, but there's different options, right? You got 50,000, 150, and 300,000. Now, as I said, when you open a Fast Track Trading account, you are trading a funded account immediately. Not a live account, it's still a demo, but there is no evaluation phase or a combine. What you make at that point, you are earning income. That's key. There is no trial period. So I think that was part of the excitement, or the exciting part that made me want to try it out. Like I said, I hit my day 10 yesterday, which we'll cover. But let me go over some of the payout guidelines. So there is a consistency rule with Fast Track Trading. It is, to be fair, probably one of the lowest, 20%. So you really got to keep your wins, in check. In other words, you cannot make more than 20% in one day of your total profit. So if you have $10,000 in profit, you need to make sure that your 10 days of trading or days of trading don't go over $2,000, which is 20%. So I'm not going to go into too detail with the 20% consistency rule. You should know by now, if you're trading prop firms, how the consistency formulas work. But for Fast Track Trading, it is 20%. For Daytona, which are the accounts that I trade, you do need to hit a $2,500 goal before the account is eligible for trading. In other words, not evaluation. You're not going to start from zero after you hit 2,500. It is just the buffer zone. In other words, from that point on, you are eligible to take a profit or take a payout request, right? So that is pretty much the, I think this is going to be how the prop firm slowly starts to change. When you have a player like Fast Track Trading that allows you to buy an account and you are automatically earning income, that's a huge game changer. Now, Without getting into detail with other prop firms, it is actually probably one of the fastest payout approvals I have seen in this industry. And I've traded several prop firms related to futures. Again, I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm just going to comment on the positive things with fast track trading. So this is my payout request approval email. I actually became eligible yesterday. So I put my payout request yesterday. Within 24 hours, I got my payout approved, which means they took those $2,000 per account out of my accounts, and I should be receiving a deposit within the next couple of days into my bank account. Impressive. Now, yes, I'm still going to document and comment on how fast from today I get that payout deposited, but from what I've seen on their Discord and some of the comments in general, it's going to be pretty quick. But as far as the approval and removing the $2,000 per account, that happened within 24 hours. So if you're one of those guys who likes to put in a payout request and kind of stop trading or, wait for the approval, I'm not one of those. I've always said it. I trade, I submit my payout approval, and I'm trading the next day. But it does, for peace of mind, kind of make it easier for everybody. You get those $2,000 or whatever your payout request within 24 hours, and you're continuing to trade as long as you get that payout request. Even if you blow up the account after that email that you get the payout request approved, doesn't matter if you blow it, you will get a deposit once it's approved. I just want to make sure I clarify that. Your payout request does have to get approved to get that payout if you happen to blow your account. But again, we're all traders. We're here to learn and get better. We're not thinking about payout request approvals and blowing accounts, right? Although it does happen. All right, so let's go back to my trading journey in general. That should be, let's pull up this screen. So today, as you can see, I made $815 in profit across all 7 accounts. I copy trade everything every single day. Even if I'm trading in multiple prop firms at the same time, or even now my interactive brokers account, my personal account in futures, I am trading it at the same time. As you can see, my account balance right now ranges between 55,000 here or less, depending on slippage. That is after they took out those $2,000, because I did get the email and it's already been taken out of my account. So my account was actually at around $57,000 with today's profit, minus the 2K per account, down to 55. That is still a good amount of drawdown to continue to trade. So again, I am very impressed with fast track trading and their approval process, probably one of the quickest ones I've seen in quite some time in this prop firm space. So I'm going to continue. But again, I'm also diversified right now, or diversifying. I'll be using multiple prop firms, copy trading them on a daily basis. So let's get into the fun stuff. Everybody talks or asks me to talk about the trades. As you saw on the other screen, I did $805 in profit across all accounts. I'm going to share the trading strategy or what my thinking was today on one account, but it's the same thing I copy traded across all, right? So today, let's see, the New York Open is right around here, 6:30 a.m. As you know, I am in Arizona. I trade every morning the New York Open. I'm up usually at 5 o'clock in the morning. In Arizona time, getting ready for that 6:30 a.m. open. So for you guys on the East Coast, 6:30 is really 9:30 a.m. So this is where the action happened. As you can see, I was done with my 2 trades by 6:31. So I'm going to kind of comment on my thinking, how those trades happened, and what we did. So as you've seen in previous videos, these yellow lines are my 1 hour and 4 hour supporting resistance. In hindsight, as I look at this, it's pretty impressive how those levels were very well respected and hit throughout the day, or at least in this area of trading. But I've shown how to do that. Today was not necessarily because of the volatility for the last week or so. I've been very careful in terms of holding. It just hasn't been, unless you capture direction and you get a nice move. Yes, there's continuation, but a lot of times there's been a lot of choppiness. So anyways, as you can see here, I identified this channel, right? It was a downwards channel that I was looking for the break out of it. Usually what I look for is the tapering, which is this little level right here. And this was a clear channel towards the downside, and you saw the tapering around 5:40 a.m. through 6 a.m. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here just so you see my thinking. So again, I'm thinking break, right? If we're going in a downward trend channel, I'm looking for the break to get out of that channel. So this was the indication right here, this tapering. And I quickly identified that little range right there, and I was waiting for that break. So as you can see, I longed right here. I think I was talking on the phone or something for work. I probably should have entered a little lower here, or in general, sometimes you're going to enter within the channel. You'll have some movement to the downside. But anyways, in this case, this is where I entered, and I set a take profit around the 20-point area. Why the 20-point area? I was watching on the 5-minute, the 20 EMA. So if we look at the 20 on the 5-minute, notice that this is where I set my take profit, like to the T. I mean, it was a nice trade. I saw the break, and I saw that initially the 20 EMA would provide that resistance. In other words, a push back down. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the end of that move. It's just a safe out. Let the whole play kind of reconfigure itself. And then as you can see, there was a break above that 20 EMA. So for this trade, entered around 436, clear 20 EMA rejection right there at 460. I remember I said it at 460, and I got a nice couple of, I think it was 20 points on that play. Beautiful trade. Then as we're getting close to the open, and I'm going to set it right here at 630, you notice that although we broke out of the channel, we never went back into it in that little time frame. I saw the momentum to the upside. I set my take profit on Quantower for 20 points. I was already up about 400 bucks. I only need $800. 800 to $1,000 is my kind of, I would say 800 to 1200 is my goal in terms of profit. It's Friday. I want to be done. I don't want to continue to trade on a Friday. I want to enjoy my weekend. So I set 20-point take profit, and that was as clean as it get. 450, 473 right there, and got that on the New York Open. As you can see, let's go back to that 1 minute. Let's come back to that play. Now, where'd you go? There we go. Okay. Right here, notice that on the 1 minute candle, and that's usually the candle I use to trade, very minimal drawdown on both plays, right? Entered right here, got a little bit of a touch, it bounced. This is what kept me in the trade. I saw the bounce on the 20 EMA. In other words, it was holding that. And actually on that 15 minute, I believe that's also where the VWAP was. VWAP was at the time. Remember, I trade and I'm watching different charts on TradingView, the 5, the 15, and the 30, and I was watching for that VWAP and 20 EMA in this case holding. It held, so there was no reason to stop out here. And then you saw that quick push, 20 points. I was in that trade for less than a minute, literally entered at 628. This is the 29 marker, and by 6:30 I was done, 20 points. This was a longer play, and that was it. 2 trades. About 20 points each, got my 800 bucks per account, and done. So although there was nice movement, right? But even if you look at my play, the reason I set that 20 points, that's how the open works. It's going to get you really excited. But as you can see, although on this candle I got out, the next candle brought us all the way back down here. This is where you have to start making decisions, especially on the open. Are you going to stop yourself out and move? Get out of the position or hold? And yeah, if you held, you would have, you had a nice play to the upside, but there was a lot of choppiness. And this is what I'm avoiding because it's been like that for the last 2 weeks. I'm not interested in choppiness. I want some clean, quick plays and done. And that was Fast Cash Friday, 815 per account. And again, going back to Fast Track Trading, I'm going to share my 30% link if you guys want to open accounts with Fast Track Trading. please check my bio on the or description on this video. I'm going to share the 30% link. You guys can help me with my affiliate build up as well. Again, this is JC Day Trader. And if I go back to this screen right here, you can see them all copy traded, all 7 accounts. And that is my recap so far with Fast Track Trading. I can't say enough. Very impressed, very impressive what this company is doing, allowing you to buy a futures trading account ready to make money, no evaluation period, no trial period, and pretty fair rules in terms of the 20% consistency rule. You can take payouts after 10 days. It's whatever 10 days. There is no time frame that you have to set up. It's basically when you're ready, they're ready type of deal. So let me see if I can find one more thing really quick that I want to show you guys. If not, we'll call it a day with this video. Yep, I don't have it ready. So that is it. That is it for in terms of my payout. My first payout with Fast Track Trading, $14,000 payout. Have a great weekend, everybody.